Okay, I believe that I'm live. I'm just going to check on my phone here to make sure that I'm live. So let's check. Let's refresh the page. And hey, it looks like I'm live. Woo! So it looks like it's working. So I'm going to go ahead and set my phone down there. I'm going to go ahead and tweet out the link. And all right, it's been tweeted out. So here we go. So, hey everybody, welcome back to Toku Topics. Tonight, just gonna be streaming for just a little bit, not like too terribly long. But I have a HLJ box to open up, or technically continue to open up. It's already been opened, so here it is. I didn't open it. It's already been opened because I had to have my sister open it for me to grab my girlfriend Katie's gifts for Christmas were in here, and so those were grabbed out of here already to give to her. But besides that, everything else in here is for me. So we got some stuff. We got some goodies. So, but we got 17 people watching the stream right now. So thank you all for tuning in tonight. So just like I said, going to be not like a too terribly long stream. I'll probably be out of here before 10. It's 9 o'clock right now, my time. But because I got some work and stuff to do. I'm kind of cleaning up the room. You can't see it, but it's been a disaster over here since like 2020, and I want to clean it up. So, but how is everybody doing tonight? So we got a lot of people in the chat. I see Vaughn. Vaughn's there. There's Katie. There's my girlfriend. How's it going? We have a bunch of other people here. Oh wow, I know it's Rye. I am a nerd. I am. So, but yeah, everybody's saying hello. We got Power Rider. Finally got the Keeper Ranger key and gears. That's a good set. I like that set a lot. But this box is basically exclusively Geats stuff, except for these. So I'll start with these at the very beginning. So we have 2 Spy Family figure arts of Lloyd and Yor. So I'm very, very excited to have these finally because I guess I collect figure arts now. And those go with Anya, which I got last week. So I have the whole family now. So I'm very happy about that. And I'm sure the internet is already starting to try to collapse in on itself here at my house. So, I'm sure it's all going to be like 144p. And that's what we're going to have to live with. But we got the whole Spy Family now. So that would be stuff for the second channel. So be sure to subscribe to Too Many Topics for that kind of thing. And yeah, so I'm an anime figure collector now, as Katie has said in the chat. It's happening. But everything else in here is Geats. And I'm very excited for everything else in here. I don't even know where to start. I guess we'll start with these. They packaged everything in here very nicely, too. So these are the 2 raised buckle dual sets that I did not have yet. I think these both came out in November at some point. So we have the propeller and drill set. So I'm happy about that one. And then we have which this is such a weird release, but they have the Decade and O's one. I don't know why of all the buckles they decided to release this as like a deluxe set. Because like then 01 was a single release, and then pretty much everything else has been a campaign or a candy toy or a gashapon. We do have O's and Decade there. So I bought 5 Legend Rider buckles off of Mandarake this morning. So I'm getting those slowly but surely. So we have 4 more raised buckles here. And I will be doing like kind of a follow-up video to my raised buckle video from like 2 weeks ago, kind of showing off all of these buckles. I really want to do that. I think it'd be fun. So these will be part of that. So be sure to check out that original video if you haven't, because I think it turned out pretty good. And then we'll save that for a minute. Kind of read some chats here. Vaughn says, I need the 2 Kaiser figure arts, and I will regret it. I will regret it, huh? No, I don't need it. I got the Udos. I got the vinyl figure for him. I'm good on 2 Kaiser stuff. Because then if I get the 2 Kaiser figure art, I'm going to need the Zen Kaiser one, and then I'm going to need the Zen Kaiser Black one, and then I'm going to need the Damo Wataru one. It's just going to spiral out of control there. So I'm not doing that. Jojo asked, did I ever pick up the 01 DVD set from Shout? No. I thought about it for a second. I was like, do I have that? I barely have even a lot of their Sentai releases, so I'm very behind on official Toku releases from Shot Factory. I do need to get that at some point. I know it's on sale pretty commonly. I know that I think the Kuga set was on sale like last night or something like that, so I'm sure I'll get it eventually. But Vaughn, who said I'm getting the Gokai Red figure art? I never said I was going to get that. I'm pretty sure I never said I was going to get that. I'm not getting that. I got the Yuta, or not. There's no Gokai Red Yuta figure. I got the Shoto Super figure for him. I got the Super Mega Force figure for him. That's not a great comparison or a great thing to have, I guess. But I have my figures of Gokai Red. I don't need it for the figure art. I don't think I need it though. Maybe I don't. Did that even go up for pre-order yet, or is that still just one that they showed off at the show, like Dama Rasame and stuff like that? That didn't go for pre-order. I'm pretty sure that didn't happen yet. But hey, we have this. So we have the Beat Raise Buckle. So this is the next one of the like big regular deluxe ones or whatever. Really excited about this one because it has electronics. Nago is one of my favorite characters on the show, so I really like to get her buckle and her ID core. I'm happy that they included it with this one because so far the only ID cores that I have are Geats, Buffa, and then where is it over here? My Desire Driver has the Tokollectibles ID core sitting in it right now. So I think that the ID cores are pretty fun. I've pre-ordered like pretty much all the other ones, but this is finally one that I'm going to have here today, the Nago one. So really like that a lot. Also, just I think the armor is one of my favorite armors from the show. I think Beat just looks really cool. So there is that one. Kind of running out of space here. There's two more things in this box. So I am looking forward to looking at all of this stuff. I'm also kind of trying to look at the comments. So I look awesome tonight. Angel the First says, "Thank you." I disagree, but I took like a nap like an hour ago, ate Wendy's, and then decided to stream. So I think I'm doing all right. Yes, Vaughn. I'm not buying Kinoja stuff. The only thing that I will guarantee buy is the Yudo set. I will buy the Yudo set to have figures of them, but I don't really care for the weapon, sword, shield thing. The mecha look cool enough. That's probably the thing you guys are going to peer pressure me on again this time. The sword, the changer, that's going to get a memorial release. So it's like, what's even the point of of getting that while the show is on? Besides like having the toy while the show is airing, I suppose, or having no representation of it. But like, they're going to do a memorial release, so it's like, yeah, Rye says, you say that now. I know I say that now, and I'm sure I'm going to eat those words over the next year. But for now, just the Yudo. That's all that I need. Besides, I want to spend more money on Geats stuff. Because Geats is fantastic. So I want to buy it all. But, so this is something, the next thing here has been sitting in my HLJ warehouse since like September. And they have hated me for it. But that's because every time I put it into my cart or every time I put it into my shipping estimate, it drives the price up like ridiculously. But I had to ship it out eventually. And that is the first one of the mission boxes that comes with the double driver buckle. So I think this is really cool. I'm really excited to have one of these storage boxes. I mean, of course, I wanted the double driver buckle, and that's exclusive to this box. So I had to get this one. Spoiler alert, I have a Amazon Japan box on the way right now, which has the pink one, along with a bunch of other raised buckles that are not in here. Pretty much any raised buckle that isn't in this box and that wasn't in my video that I did a couple weeks ago is in that box. So from Amazon Japan. So we're going to have more buckles. I think that's going to be here like, if not tomorrow, definitely Monday. So maybe I'll stream for that one. Probably not, but maybe. It just depends on how I feel. But yeah, this is cool because you can fit either the driver in here, or actually I can just show in the back. You can fit either the driver in here, or like you can fit one like bigger buckle, so they have like boost here, or you can fit like a bunch of smaller buckles. There's like little latches inside. You could follow the latches, or you can kind of just throw buckles in there, which is what I'm going to do. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So this is the one with the exclamation point on the front or on the top of the lid. And I'm assuming that they gave the pack-in slot to double. It's probably some sort of like, subconscious Futo PI promotion or something like that to be like, hey, look, it's double. Watch the anime that we have right now. And the side is really cool with Geats, Buffa, and Tycoon. Nago gets no love on that side for some reason. She should be there. But I guess this was before they revealed Beat, so that's probably why. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So there is that. So looking at some stuff. So guys, can we stop peer pressuring Josh at this point? I feel bad. It's all in good fun. They know it's stuff that I want anyway. But yeah, I mean, what have we gotten so far? They peer pressured me into Zenkaio. Both of the Zenkaios, which are sitting, you can barely see it, but it's behind. You can see it maybe like there's like the leg of Don or Zenroku Zenkaio. It's behind there. And then they peer pressure me into Don Itajin. And now they peer pressure me into a third thing, which I will be doing a video on. So, you know, I'm sure you could guess what it is. But now we have one last thing in here, which this thing is really cool. Like, really cool. And that is the Powered Builder Raised Buckle, which is the one for the movie, for Kamen Rider Seeker. So that is really, really cool. I love the design of this thing. Because like it just has, you know, like the weapon buckles over here and on this thing. And what else? We have like the big handle there, and you do get an ID core as well. So I always like whenever they include the ID cores in here. I just think that adds a lot more to it. And I was a little worried. I was like, because I know we had like a listing for this thing, and then we saw Kamen Rider Seeker, and I was like, I better include his ID core with this, because at that point they were pretty bad at releasing ID cores. But in the last like month or so, they're just like going nuts with ID cores, with the ID core set, and with those two that are coming out with the magazine. Still no love for Kamen Rider Letter. Her ID core just for some reason is not getting a release yet. So I hope that it does. But yeah, I've gone from having like 3 ID cores to having like 11 of them or whatever on pre-order. So I don't even, I have no idea. But yeah, this thing is awesome. And I didn't know if it was going to be in the show or not, but it is. Geats is going to use it in the next episode, actually. Because there's no episode this weekend for the New Year's break, and then it will come back with this. And you can see it there. Of course, they have to advertise Geats using the buckles. Of course, you know this is Kamen Rider Seeker's main buckle, which is just really cool. And then there it is, using it with boost and all of that kind of stuff. So, yeah. So that is it. That's all that was in this box. So we'll just kind of move this box off to the side, because I'm going to open this stuff, and we'll play with some of the buckles for a little bit here, and just kind of chat with people and, you know, all that kind of thing. So what should I start with? I'll let the chat pick of the stuff should I open up. So let's see, what else, what should I start with, you think? Somebody let me know, because I got the driver. It's all ready to go. So looking at more stuff there. Jojo, should I get a Desire driver or a 01 driver? Right now, I would say get this, because the Desire driver is just a lot of fun. And of course, I think it's really cool they're doing that premium like driver with nothing. You know, where you just get like the base model Desire driver with no straps and no ID cores and no buckles, all that kind of stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. But Seeker, most people are saying Seeker or Power Builder, yellow. So, all right, yeah, fair enough. We'll start with that. So, all right. Well, there it is. So there is the Powered Builder buckle. You get the ID core sitting in here in this little baggie. And then you get the 3 buckles in here, which is the sword, the hammer, and the gun buckles, which are very much like just regular kind of weapon raised buckles. And then, of course, oh yeah, we have the little, I don't know what piece this is called, but it's like the thing that you put the buckles in to have it on the other slot. And then, yeah, so there's like no room over here to do anything. So here's this, and then you have the big lever here, which makes those move. Really cool. Love the look of this thing. Katie likes to call this the Bob the Builder buckle, and I definitely would agree with her on that in some regards. But, oh yeah, I forgot that there are sounds in this one on its own. So this does have one of the pull tabs. So let's see, what does it do without the driver? All right, that's cool. So I like that one. Neat. And then this one actually kind of has So it has a button here. I assume it's what would that be? Oh, it's to release the buckle inside. That makes sense. So we have that. Is there going to balance? I think so. I tried to activate the sword buckle with a second buckle. What do you mean by that? You mean like the sword buckle, like the smaller one here, or the weapon one here? So here, what is this one? So yeah, we got the sword one. So these are smaller and a little bit different than like a typical weapon buckle. I really wish this would function the way you would think it would, like because there's like there's not a sword sound in the Desire Driver, but I think there's like a dagger sound or a blade sound or something. And all three of these unlock just a generic sound in the Desire Driver if you try to just use them by themselves, which is unfortunate. But here's the sword one, which I mean, these look really cool. So I do like these ones. I don't know where I'm going to put them right now. We'll put that one there. And then, so that's the one that's repainted from Tokyo's weapon, which is fun. And then this one is the hammer one, which if I remember correctly, somebody said that this is repainted from some dude from Gokaiger. I don't remember who. I think it's some monster. I think is it the red dude that shows up at the end with the Emperor or whatever like that? I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure this is a repaint of a Gokaiger villain weapon. Oh, hey, we got Chris in the chat, Lon's Toys. What's up, buddy? I'm following your lead, and I'm having my own HLJ live stream today. So we both got HLJ boxes today. So be sure to check out Chris's live stream if you have not. But to be honest, I was busy all day, so I don't know what you got in your box. I assume maybe some of the same stuff. But then again, you have most of this already. It's a lot of just Geats stuff I didn't have. But here is the gun one for this one. So you have way more viewers. Be sure to watch Chris's. His I'm even though I don't know what he got in, I know it was good. What is this one repainted from? Oh, this is from a Zek Trooper. This gun. This is a cool one. It almost looks like it has like a it looks like one of the ports from the Dino Fury toys. It looks like one of those kind of things. But yeah, this is a cool one. I like this one. And then we have the Seeker, Kamen Rider Seeker ID Core. So that one is pretty cool. I like the look of that one a lot. We're really happy that they just released this. I'm surprised they just released this at mass retail. I'm so very happy about it. And then we have this thing, which I don't know what this is like necessarily officially called, but this is the thing that you use to slot the 3 weapon buckles in when you have it in the driver. So let's see. The way that they want you to do this is they want the sword one in the middle, like, okay, I guess you just clip them in. And then they want the gun one this way, which, there we go. And then the hammer one goes in that way. Yep. So there's that all ready to go. And now I will go ahead and grab my Desire Driver, which is sitting over here. Now, my Desire Driver, I need to kind of clean out the reader, or either that or change the batteries or something, because sometimes it's having a difficult time reading the buckles the first time that I put them in there. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe it will just work perfectly because it will know it's on camera. But here's the Kamen Rider Seeker ID core. So that does exactly what you would expect it to do. So, but of course, we are going to show off these buckles. So we'll grab this one and we'll see, will it activate immediately? I'm trying to figure out what the best way to show this off is. I like having this on the Daiza, but it's kind of hard to like maneuver. Well, that actually worked on the first try. All right. And then we have this one. Ooh, this one's cool. All right, here we go.
Would you like a custom selection?
So the little thing that's not supposed to come off flew off. So that's fun. Let's grab that thing. let's we could try that again, maybe. But I mean, it did work. It just then completely flew off. How did it do that? There we go. I reattached it. We're good. But hey, it worked on the first try, kind of. Did I have my finger in the way? What even happened there? Yeah. So I hope that wasn't at like 144p, because as Chris said, internet's working out as well as always. I hate my internet here so badly. I can't do anything about it. But but yeah, that looks cool though. I really do like that a lot. But oh, Anthony's did it too. Okay, interesting. So I guess it does just do that. I thought for a second it like actually broke, but no, it just flew off. But no, Power Builder is sweet. That's probably my favorite raise buckle so far, by far. It just looks cool. I like the sounds a lot. The lever is like, it has a really nice like, clicking noise to it, or it feels impressive, like to the just like pull the lever and make it not fly off like that. But yeah, so that was fun. Let's see here. So we'll take like the sword one, and then I believe you just kind of. How are you supposed to put it in there? Do you have to hold down the buttons on the side, or do I have it upside down? Or I'm doing something. There we go. So that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. The internet worked for that 5 seconds for your reaction to it flying off. Perfect. I'm glad. See, sometimes it knows comedic timing. Tommy? What? Comedic timing. And it works out. So. How did. Oh, wait. Oh, I accidentally activated the finisher or something. I thought that sound was going to last longer, that I could take a water break, but that didn't work out exactly. So I forgot. I was trying to like take that off by clipping the little sides, but there's like this button that you click on the side of the buckle, and then it releases it. So we'll put that over there. Let's see. We got hammer. So that's pretty cool. And then we have, because like this, yeah, I can totally see why this buckle is so much more expensive than the other ones, because it's pretty, it's pretty involved. Come on, every time I keep trying to put it on there upside down, and that's just never gonna work. Come on. Or wait, did I have it correct the first time? I probably have just had it correct the first time. How do I give you the Gigan gun if you're not going to cooperate? Hello? There we go. Wow, why was that so difficult for me? See you, Chris. Thanks for stopping by. So there's that one. So I keep wanting to remove them by the clips on the side, but there's the button on the side. I gotta remember that. But put that back there. So there is that. So I'll do like I said, I'm gonna do like that follow-up video. So I'm gonna do that follow-up video to the raised buckle video. And so that will kind of show off all the features of this thing. As I'm making more noises, and that's where I'll use boosts and stuff with it. But just to show it off, here's what the buckles do. If you put them in the driver on their own. So I'm trying to figure out, how would you even activate these? Can you even activate these? Because they don't do anything. Yeah, because like there's no lever or anything on them to do anything. So unless I'm just really stupid. Yeah, no. There's no button or anything, so yeah, you really can't do anything with those, and none of them have any kind of action feature or anything like that. So, and like that's why like this entire like adapter thing, you can put it on there, but there's no button to do anything, so you can't do anything. So that's kind of unfortunate. I think that could have been a cool thing to have them do something. But since the power buckle or the power builder buckle is so involved as it is, you don't really need it to do anything necessarily. But really, really cool. Really, really cool set. Like that a lot. So, all right, what do you guys want to see next? We got the the propeller and drill set. We got propeller and drill. We got O's and Decayed. We got Beat, and we have the buckle, or not buckle, the box with the double buckle. So what are we thinking next? And I'm gonna kind of start throwing cardboard over to the other side of the room, so that way it's a little easier to clean it up later on. So, again, there's the box for that. So put that over there. All right, box. Try acting them through maybe drill. What do you? Oh! I see what you mean. So like, put one of the buckles on the other side. Okay, yeah, we will try that. Let's see. Have they revealed the Magnum buckle from the scans? No, which is interesting because I'm sure they're gonna sell that thing. My theory of that, well, it's not really my theory. I saw some other people guess this too, but in the scans we can see that Geats is gonna get the powered buckle via a black and white version of one of these boxes with his symbol where the like exclamation points are. So I'm assuming that they're probably going to release a third box with that color scheme and include the Magnum shooter buckle with that, because they gotta release it, right? So, but all right, we got the box here. So did they put the double buckle inside the box? That's a good idea. But we have the box. So the Neon channel just put out a video for how to clean. Yeah, I know, right? I saw that last night, and I'm like, I guess this is a widespread problem. Because like recently, I mean, it worked perfectly there actually. Like every buckle I tried to use, but there's been a couple times where I've tried to put the buckles on the belt, and it just hasn't registered anything. It's not even like it's registering it incorrectly or something. But yeah. So here is the first mission box for Kamen Rider Geats. So this is our kind of storage method of the year. You can buy multiples of these and stack them and all that kind of stuff. And this is really cool. I like this a lot. Inside, as you can see, why did they put it in its own little thing? There's all the slots for the buckles in here. They could have just plopped it in there. But if you buy the yellow one, you do get the exclusive Kamen Rider double driver buckle. Oh, Thomas Jujubee had problems too. Okay, so it's just a widespread thing. So, because I'm a huge fan of Gokaiger, am I gonna buy? Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy Bosco's trumpet for sure if they make it a thing. But yeah, you get the exclusive double driver buckle, which is really, really nice. I love double. I mean, I want to get all the race buckles. I'm pretty much all in on Geats at this point. I absolutely love this show, and after this order and my Amazon Japan order that's on the way in a couple of days. And my Mandarake order with a bunch of Legend Rider buckles. I'm essentially all in on this. But yeah, this box is really cool. They have all these slots inside for you to take raised buckles and kind of like slot them in there. Or you can take the driver and slot that in there. Or you can take like one big buckle and slide it in there. You can slot one in there. Or you can just ignore all of the little like designated slots and just kind of put the buckles wherever you want. And then you have the little door, which closes it up. And there is that. So I like it a lot. I love the DGP logo on it. I can see that my internet has 1 bar right now, so that probably looks like just a bunch of pixels. But that is the DGP logo, nonetheless. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and take the double driver buckle, and I'll use it in the Desire driver. And I think that's how I will test the weapon buckles. Which I just had it. Where did I put the weapon buckles? Oh, okay, right here. I was so crazy there. I was like, where did it go? But all right, so we'll take that drill one again, and this I think this should work. See, it didn't register on us. Come on, register it. There we go. Okay. So we have one of the weapon buckles, and we have the double driver. So the weapon buckles just register as great, which I believe is the same sound that the twin command buckle registers. So there is that. There's double driver and one of the weapon buckles. So pretty cool. So happy to have another Legend Rider. So with double. So I'm getting punished for talking about the DGP. Bad internet. Yeah, you're right. So, but that's what it is. That's what it is. So next up, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at Beat, because this is a pretty cool one. Do I think that they're gonna reveal more Showa ride stamps? I hope so. I would like them to have released the rest of those. All right, so here's Beat, which looks really, really awesome. So you have the whole spinning dial thing here, the piano keys, and then it does have one of the pull tabs in there because it makes noises on its own. So does this, I forget, does this thing? Yeah, okay, so you have like the whole spinning thing. That's so cool. And then so that kind of turns it off. This one's really cool. So I like this one a lot. I am very much going to want to get that the black and white repaint one that they're making. That is the theme song version of this one, because that one just looks really, really cool. And I love Trust Last, so I think it'd be really cool to release that, to have it play the theme song, which is what I think it does, which is really, really cool. So DJ Josh. But yeah, the Trust Last repaint is just so cool. And then we have Nago's Core ID, which looks really nice. I like the black and gold. And Neon is one of my favorite characters from the show, so I'm happy to have her buckle. So we'll go ahead and take Seeker's ID core out of here. And then we'll take Nago's. And then to do this officially, you got to start the music first. Look at you, Desire Driver. You're behaving tonight. Love this one. So this one is really, really, really cool. I just love the way it looks. I love the sounds. The music thing is a lot of fun. It's just fun. It's so much fun. It's like a big, nice, bulky buckle too. It's, a little bit different. Like, this is really, really neat. So love that. But let's see here. Do I have the Tycoon ID core and Punk Jack ID core? I will very soon. So that Amazon box, the Amazon Japan box I've been talking about, that box has the Fever Slot raised buckle. It has the Monster buckle with the IG, the Punk Jack ID core. It has the Magnum Shooter, the Magnum Shooter FX or F40X with the water buckle, and then it also has the Twin Command buckle with the Rising Sword. But Amazon Japan still had the version of that guaranteed you to get the Tycoon ID core, so I will have that. So I'll, either tomorrow or Monday. It's close enough to my house to arrive tomorrow, but DHL is probably going to be dumb and take until Monday. Because sometimes because it says that it's going to be here on Monday, even though it's definitely close enough to be here tomorrow. And I've had a lot of times where like they really want to stay true to that delivery date, and they'll hold it until the delivery date. It annoys me to no end. But how do I order things from Amazon Japan? Just the same way you would anything else from Amazon. You just have to make a separate account for it. So I have like a regular US Amazon account, and then I have a Japanese Amazon account, and I can just order stuff the same way I do anything else. Not everything ships internationally, but most things do. And then Rye asked, is the CD up there? I don't know. I think Matt had a link for it, but it wasn't active yet or something, and I haven't gone back to check if it actually was up. If it is, I'm probably going to buy it because I do really want that. If it's not up now, it's probably going to be up pretty soon because we have the pictures of it now. So I would assume probably. But yeah. So that will be here soon whenever Amazon Japan decides to get it to me. So all we have left is we have the Vision drivers on Premium Bandai. Yes, it is. Actually, it is, but since Team Kamen Rider is bringing it over, I saw Ranger Liz post about this the other day. It's actually up on Amazon US, so you can actually pre-order the Vision driver right now for $140 on Amazon US, which is really cool that we can just do that now. And I cannot wait to get that thing. So, because I have half paid for that, because I put a pay in 4 in for that, and I've half paid it off. So that will be fun. But Power Rider says that all versions of the single are up on CD Japan. That makes sense. So that's an opportunity for you to get it. Hey, Gory said, I love your content. Thank you so much. That does mean a lot to me. What else we got here? Did I see the official CSM style belt for the Desire driver? I did, and I want it, but like even with the US release, which I know we're getting one, but I don't think they've shown off how much that's going to be. It's going to be like almost the price of the Desire driver to get the straps for it. I'm kind of tempted, to be honest. I'm kind of tempted for to get that Desire driver that comes with nothing, because my girlfriend Katie has really been enjoying Kamen Rider Geats, and so I kind of want to get one for her to have, or she can buy one, and then she can just use my buckles. But I think it'd be kind of fun because she doesn't have any Kamen Rider belts because she doesn't collect this stuff as much as I do. But so far, she's liked Geats enough to pre-order Buffa's figure art. So at least I've done something right. to convince other people to buy Kamen Rider stuff. But what do I have to do for a Took Collectibles deposit? So usually it's just like an option at checkout for me, like with the shop pay thing. So you can pay in 4 installments, or sometimes I think you can even pay in 6 and 12. That's what I'm doing with the Gokai Saber and Gokai Gun Memorial Edition. Because even with a pay in 4, I couldn't have afforded that when it came out back in October. So I did a pay in 6. It made it a little bit more expensive. There's no interest on the 6 and on the 12. Or no, let's try that again. There's no interest on the 4. There is interest on the 6 and the 12 if you pay in those different versions. And so it makes that set like $20 more expensive for me or something like that. But it also means I don't have to fully pay it off until April. So I'm paying like $65 a month until April for that set, until I have it fully paid off. So yeah, so do that if you need to. But yeah, basically, oh yeah, actually yeah, Vaughn's right about that. You get credit back if you use Shop Pay and have an account. That actually worked out really well because I got some money back on the Vision driver pre-order, and I think there was something else. Oh, the was it the ID core set? I think it was that, because that I had like $6 or $7 in Shop Pay money or whatever. And so when Toy Collectibles put up the magazine the other day that has the Wolf ID core, I did not remember those riders' names at all, but the 2 new riders with like the Wolf one and the repaint, the 3rd repaint of the Owl Rider, I got that off of Toy Collectibles for like $23 or something like that, even though it was like 30. So it really worked out. So what have I opened so far? I've opened the box, the yellow mission box. I've opened Beat, and I've opened the Power Custom. That's Go Busters. The Powered Builder raise buckle. But so far, all we have left is O's and Decayed and Propeller and Drill. So I'm just gonna open both of them right now because they're very similar. Let's see. Do I have a Discord? I have a Discord, not like an official like Togu Topics one or something. I have just like a Discord account. But I despise Discord. I think it's just too chaotic of a social media platform. I very much like to not use it. So, unfortunately. And then, are you planning to collect all the Avatar gears, just like Sentai gears? Absolutely. I absolutely am planning on doing that. I'm just not as pressed to collect them all immediately like I did Sentai gears. So that's one of those things that I will collect and finish collecting over time, but not kind of like rush out and finish necessarily anytime soon. But I mean, I still am not super far away from having all of them. I'm missing a candy toy set of Avatar gears. I'm missing like the Kaka Ranger one. That was like an apparel exclusive. I'm missing the candy prize ones because I didn't want to spend multiple hundreds of dollars to get the prize gears like I did last year. That kind of thing. So, but yeah. Lopo and Nudge Sparrow. That's right. I knew that there was one that was ridiculous, and that's Nudge Sparrow. So, what would you recommend as a first Sentai changer? I don't know. I mean, I guess it kind of depends on like what your first Sentai is. What was my first Sentai changer? Oh, it was the not Memorial, the Legend Mobiles. It was that one. So, that was my first one. Vaughn asked if I'm ready for Memorial Gobble Revolver. I mean, mentally, yeah. Financially, no. I want it. I really do want one, but that would be so cool though. But like, I mean, they're not gonna do all the different Gobble revolvers. But like, if they did a Memorial Gobble revolver, because Kiryu Silver is one of my all-time favorite Rangers ever, I would love that. But maybe they'll do that. I don't know. But well, I mean, it'd be easy. I don't know if they would, but yeah. Did I buy the Christmas gear and buckle? Not yet. I do need to get both of those, but I haven't got them yet. Let's see. Am I going to buy Kinoja collectibles? Just the Yuta figures. That's the only thing Kinoja I'm buying so far. Galaxy asked if my girlfriend was on the chat. Katie was on the chat earlier, like right when I started, but I haven't seen her in a minute. What's up, Toku? Hello. Let's see. I see more G.I. Joe figures. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just got this one in today, actually. I just got Outback in from Target because I got a Target gift card for Christmas, and so I bought that. And there are a couple. Are there more on the way? I think there's like one more on the way, but there's gonna be videos on those very soon on Too Many Topics. So be sure to subscribe to that because there's actually going to be a GI Joe video up on the second channel tomorrow. So look forward to that. So Josh, I can help you with that Christmas gear. We will talk. Okay, all right, you got it, Vaughn. We shall talk. So. All right, so let's go ahead and test out these buckles now that I have them all open here. So the first one here we have is the Deca Driver buckle, which I really like this one a lot, with the pink and the black. So here's that. And then we have the O's Driver buckle, which I think I've turned that the correct way. See, it didn't read it. Come on. There we go. So yeah, that's very cool. I love the Legend. They're simple. You know, it's just playing the old transformation sound, so it's not like it's the most sophisticated thing. But I really like the look of them. I really like having kind of, you know, we always get Legend Rider gimmicks that are obviously like based off of past riders, but we've never really had it be like the drivers, and that's kind of like the focus of this one, which I think is really really cool. That we're kind of focusing more on drivers. I mean, it even says Deca Driver and O's Driver when you put the buckles in there, and I think that's really cool. So I'm quite a fan of these, and they blasted through releasing all of them, and they're not super expensive depending on what they are. You know, ones like Kiva is going to go for a lot because it's one of the movie ticket ones, and other random ones might. Well, that might be the only one that goes for like a lot because like everything. Well, the Kabuto one I think also, but you know, so these are cool. I really do like these quite a bit. So we'll take that one and put it over there. There's that one. So, and then looking at some more comments here. Who is my favorite Geats rider? It would either be Nago or Punk Jack. I'm not sure exactly which one it would be. One of those two. Let's see here. How much do I think I spend on Toku a year? I don't want to know the answer to that. So I have a spending spreadsheet that I have all my pre-orders listed on, and that already gives me enough of an anxiety attack every time I look at it. So I don't know. I don't want to know. But am I going to get the Kamen Rider Revice Avatar gears? Yes, I very much want that. But that was another set of gears I forgot that I didn't have. I do need those ones. Let's see. But yeah, just kind of look at more stuff. The Geats and Revice movie is not out yet. It won't be out online for a while. And then thoughts of the Vision Driver. Oh, those are fantastic. I love the Vision Driver. I cannot wait to get mine. Glaire's suit is so nice. I love Glaire's suits a ton. Look at that. It didn't. It's this side. Well, it's so weird because like last week it was this side that didn't want to read buckles, and now it's this way. This time it's this one. Well, that was a sentence. There we go. not bad. So I really like these buckles a lot. I really like the I think it's the same mechanism as like on water, but I really like the turn one. That's a cool one. It's a little bit more different, so that's pretty fun. But that's it. That's all the buckles and stuff that I got today. So I'm gonna put the Desire driver over here to kind of just get it out of the way. But yeah, I mean that's kind of most of it. I mean, I'm gonna still do a video on these buckles and kind of show them off in more detail, a better shot that won't drop in internet quality so drastically. But one of those things. I'm gonna kind of play with this box here for a little bit, and then I am gonna be wrapping up the stream here, probably in the next like 10-ish minutes or so. We'll probably go until around 10-ish, so basically the top of the hour. There's that. But this has been a lot of fun. I'm glad that you guys are seeming to enjoy the stream tonight and are just showing up to hang out as I play with Geats stuff for an hour. But looking at some more stuff. Hello, Elder said. What did you miss? Basically, I just unboxed a ton of stuff from Kamen Rider Geats. So numerous different buckles, and then I've just been kind of showing them off in the driver and just kind of playing with them and all that kind of stuff. But let's see. If it's not a secret, how much money for Toku, or how much money did I spend in 2020? I have no idea. I genuinely do not know the answer to that. But let's see what else we got. Justice. Yep, there it is. I'm going to highlight that one. Justice for Kamen Rider Letter. We got to get her ID core. Why is Hasbro not included? Or Hasbro. I'm so used to complaining about Hasbro. Why is Bandai not included in anything? But yeah. So, oh man. Oh, Chris just released a video. What video did he drop? I want to know. So, kind of just showing this off. Here is. It's a little difficult to get it. I knew I was going to do it. I knew I was going to hit the button. So how does it? Oh, that doesn't sound good. How do you clip the buckle in? There we go. So here's one of the bigger buckles sitting in the driver. Or sitting in the box. So you can clip it in, but it doesn't stay in very sturdy, as you just saw. So maybe not do that. But what I want to use this box for mainly is to store buckles. I know there's more officially advertised way to just like put them in there like that, but we got to maximize our space usage here. So we'll put O's and drill and Deca driver and propeller and double in here. So there's a bunch of buckles, and then the lid is sitting over here. Oh, did I mention the Amazon Japan box that I was talking about that has all the other buckles, has the pink box in there? Because I want to use one of these. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit them all in here, obviously, but I wanted to use this one or one of these for the weapon buckles from the show. And then I wanted to use one of the boxes for the Legend Rider buckles. And then if they release that black and white one that we see in the show, I wanted to use that one for ID cores if they ever release that one, because I think that would be kind of neat. But yeah, this is a significant addition to my Kamen Rider Geats collection. I pretty much have the whole deluxe toy line at this point. Like, there's really not much that I'm missing at all. I haven't pre-ordered. The only thing like premium I haven't pre-ordered, besides like the new stuff they just announced, like the standalone driver and the buckles, is the I don't have the Jamato buckle on pre-order yet, but I do want that one. But let's see. I forgot to put the sword buckle in the. I didn't forget. I just didn't feel like showing everything off because I'm going to do that in its own video. But I know that there's plenty more stuff you can do with like finishers and all that kind of stuff with the powered buckle. Let's see. Did she get a Revolve change toy? Letter? I think she did. I think Kamen Rider Letter's helmet was included with the premium set. I'm pretty sure that it was. So I think she actually did. So that'd be cool. If we get another ID core set, which we most likely will, who do I think will be included? Basically, I think it will have I would love for it to have Neon's bodyguards. So, John and Ben's cores, the Black Panther one and the White Tiger one. Those would be really cool to have. And then what else could they include? It was those two, Letters ID core. I forget what animal it was, but Buffa's friend's ID core from that flashback. That would be a cool one for them to include. They can include. We all thought they would include the two new riders that are showing up, but they're including those as Telebukun pack-ins so that we can rule those out. There's other ones, right? That I was thinking of. Because that's at least 3, and then Letters is 4, so that's at least 4. And the first set was 9 ID cores, so like they're probably just waiting and trying to build up another set, but I really want them to release all those other ID cores. I just think that it's super easy. I mean, if they never do, plenty of people have been 3D printing ID cores. I mean, as you saw earlier, or if you checked out my holiday video, we have this awesome 3D printed Toad Collectibles ID core, or maybe it's not 3D printed, but like custom made one that they sent me in that holiday box. So like, that kind of thing is freaking cool. So if they never get them, somebody's going to sell custom ones out there, and you'll be able to have some. But I want them to officially make it. Corey asked if I have played Rush Duels. No, because I don't know what Rush Duels is. So I definitely haven't played. I also don't play video games very much. I've never really been much of a person to play video games. But let's see. Am I collecting the Revolve Change figure line? Is what John asked. I wasn't going to, but that line is doing a lot more stuff than I was expecting them to ever do, by far. And so I'm kind of tempted to do so. I still think Soto is going to be the more, ambitious, I guess, toy line or figure line to actually do everything. But they've already got a very significant amount of stuff out there for the Revolve Change figure line. And so I'm kind of tempted, but I feel like if I start collecting it, then that's when they're going to stop doing everything. And it's like, well, so maybe. Have I ordered the Black Murasame Robo? No, I have not. That thing was incredibly expensive. It was incredibly pretty, and I do need the first release bonus, or not first release, but the early pre-order bonus gear that it comes with. I do want it eventually, because I am a sucker for black repaints, evil repaints of toys, but especially like black and gold repaints of mechas and stuff like that always look very, very pretty. And you throw that purple in there, and like black, purple, and gold and stuff like that are some like my favorite colors. So that thing looks really, really pretty. So I do kind of want that. John's actor is in the music video for the Chainsaw Man opening. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. That music video is wild. I love that music video. So that's a cool one. Let's see. Do I think Dawn Brothers will have a crossover of Zenkaiger in 2023? Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, they've been pretty much at this point, we'd never really get versus movies, because usually we used to get versus movies for Sentai like during like the January of the Sentai, so like at the very end of the current one. But now they've just been making them as post-series content for both shows. So I'm sure we're gonna get a Dawn Brothers versus Zenkaiger. They'll probably announce it like at the finale of Dawn Brothers, like they've done the last couple years. But like with all the connections already between the two shows, it's inevitable that they're gonna cross over at some point. If they're ever going to explain what the deal with Kaito is in this show, I don't think the show itself is gonna do it. I don't even know if a movie's gonna do it, but at least we have a chance to have it be explained in a movie. But Ori Inoue could just never reveal what is going on with that. But I would like for him to. So there's that. But yeah, will I buy the other weapons for Geats? So I do have the Magnum shooter on the way from Amazon Japan, because it reads buckles and it comes with the water buckle. But I don't really need anything else. Like the guitar axe is kind of neat. Katie really likes Buffa's zombie chainsaw thing, which that's fair. It's really cool. So maybe I get that one. But I really have no interest in the guitar axe or the ninja blade thing. They look cool, but it's just one of those things where it's like they don't really have any. They have zero functionality with the buckles and everything. I didn't even want the Rising Sword, I think is what it's called, but you have to get it to get to the Twin Command buckles. There's no other option to not get it. So like, I'm gonna have that, but but yeah. So, do I think Damo Wataro will return in Kinoger? I don't think he will return in Kinoger. I'm sure there'll be like a Kinoger versus Dawn Brothers in like early 2024. But I think that's pretty much the only connection the two shows will have together. Do I have all the Legend Rider buckles? No, not by a long shot. The Mandarake order that I placed the other day has Agito, Blade, Wizard, Gaim, and Demons. So I'm missing Kuga, Ryuki, Fies, Hibiki, Kabuto, Deno, Kiva, Forze, Drive, Ghost, X8, Build, Geo, Saber, Live, Gene. And then I have the Showa Rider set on pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store. So I guess technically I have that one, but I don't have it yet. But yeah. So if you're watching the Chainsaw Man anime, the manga's more messed up. Oh, the anime is so good. I don't want to know anything manga-wise. I don't read ahead in the manga. I don't read the manga. But the anime is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. So I absolutely loved that. But that would be really, really cool. Do I speak Spanish or a little bit of Spanish? Oh no, I barely speak English well. So as you might have heard in some of these, I always stumble over my words and just nonsense. But yeah, so No, I don't speak any other language. It'd be cool if I did, but I do not. How many SH figure arts do I have? That's a good question. So I have these, as I showed off at the beginning of the stream. I have the 3 Spy Family figure arts that I just purchased. And then I have, where is he? He's actually right here, I think. I have this version of Kamen Rider Ichigo, because Katie bought that for me, I think, like 2 years ago. So I have him. And then I have the metallic Super Mega Force set that was like lingering online after Comic-Con for like many years. But that's it. That's the only figure arts that I have. However, I'm very tempted to. No, Vaughn, I'm not buying the 2 Geyser figure art. I'm not doing it. I don't need that thing. I don't. I do not. But I did pre-order. I was gonna say, like, didn't I pre-order something else? I pre-ordered Geats' figure art. So yeah, I can't believe I actually did that. But I did pre-order the Magnum Boost one. So we'll get that. So let's see. Isn't there going to be a Gokaiger and Dawn Brothers crossover? I believe that was for a stage show, so it's not as exciting as I thought it would be. Let's see. Did I finish watching Futa PI and Black Sun? So I did finish watching Futa PI. I very much enjoyed it. I have not finished Black Sun yet. I believe I have watched 3 episodes of it, and I really like it a lot. But I was only able to watch it when I was home because I was using my mom's Amazon Prime account to watch it. So I totally could have been watching it because I've been home now for winter break for like nearly 2 weeks. But it's just been a very busy time working on cleaning my room. The last couple of nights, I've stayed up the entirety of the night until like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, cleaning up this room because it like over here it looks okay. Like the shelf looks fine. This isn't even how it's supposed to be. This is supposed to be Zenkaiger and Dawn Brothers stuff. I just put Toku stuff in here to make it look nicer. This is not how this should be. Like I don't like this box just sitting here. But there's that. And then there's just a bunch of other random crap on this shelf, like the empty Time Force blue box and all that kind of stuff. But the top shelf is done, except for I never stickered. I still need to sticker the Shinken form of my Tukaiser Yudo because I have Super Tukaiser, and Tukai Ricky right there, but I haven't stickered the Tukai Katanar. But I need to do that. But yeah, so what was I going with this? I just haven't really watched Black Sun since I've been home, but I still have another like 2-ish weeks of my winter break left, so I will try to finish it before I leave to go back to my dorm for my final semester of college, which is crazy. But yeah, so there's that. So do I have the Vice ID core? No, not yet. I do need to get that one. Those things like that, and like all the other kind of promotional buckles and everything. Well, I know Toy Collectibles gets them in for pre-orders and everything. Honestly, you can usually kind of find those for cheaper on Mandarake, like a couple years down the road. And those are not something that like I desperately, I'm needing right now. So it's stuff I definitely will get since I'm so deep into the Geese Toyline at this point. But there's that. So I will never finish Psycho Battle. That's true. I still have a video planned for that. It's just such a daunting task because I want to make it such a big thing. Mainly just for the joke of it. But I haven't seen Kamen Rider Amazons. I've seen season 1 of Amazons, and I think I started season 2. That was 5 years ago. So at this point, I'm probably never going to finish it. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll finish an Ultraman series because I've still never finished an Ultraman series. Zet was the closest, and Geats, Geed is the second closest that I've ever finished. But who knows? What are my thoughts on Decade? I love Decade. It's a wacky series. It's a nonsensical series, but it's my kind of nonsensical wackiness that I really, really like. But yeah. So have I seen the Yu-Gi-Oh anime? I have not, unfortunately. Do I have? Yeah, I don't have the Revive Ice Skeets. I don't have the Crocodile Stamp. Don't tease me with Ultraman. Hey, I cannot talk. I am seeing the Shin Ultraman movie with Katie on whatever day that comes out over here. I forget what day it is. I bought tickets for it already, but that's like a week and a half from now or something like that. Or wait, it's a little under 2 weeks, I think. So that'll be fun. Geese is slowly going into my top rider series, as along with Black Sun, Ryuki, Gaim, and Decade. Yeah, it's climbing up the list for me. It's definitely top 5 contender for sure. But we'll just kind of have to see if it can really hold this level of quality for the rest of it. I hope that it can. But we'll see about that. But yeah, so I think we have hit an hour here, which I said I was going to kind of go until about 10 o'clock here, and it's pretty much what I did. So I think I'm going to probably go ahead and start wrapping it up here for tonight. I'm really happy you guys came out to watch the stream tonight. I think it was a good one. Unboxing a bunch of Kamen Rider Geats stuff and demoing it, and laughing with bad internet and all that kind of stuff. And I really enjoyed reading all your guys' comments and chats and everything. Which it's always fun to talk tokusatsu stuff with people who enjoy it. And it's always nice to have you guys come out and watch these streams. So this is the final live stream for 2022. Because I'm not going to do live stream tomorrow or on Saturday, and that's all we have left. So tomorrow is going to be the release of my my Lightning Collection predictions, my wish list slash predictions for 2023. So that video is already uploaded; it's ready to go. So stay tuned for that one tomorrow. Also tomorrow, if you're interested in it at all, I'm going to be releasing a new G.I. Joe related video on my second channel, Too Many Topics. So be sure to check that out on the Too Many Topics YouTube channel. In fact, look at this. I've never used it, but if I ever do decide to use it there, we have a Too Many Topics theme. Look at that. It changes the T to a TTT, and it changes my color down there from purple, I think it was, to orange. So look at that fanciness. I'm prepared. So I don't know if I'll ever live stream on that channel, but maybe. So stay tuned for that. And then Saturday will be the last Lightning Storm of the year, episode 185, I think is what it is. And have a pretty important video coming out on not on Monday. Well, there will be a video on Monday, but there's a pretty important video coming out on the channel on Sunday. So be sure to stay tuned for that one. It's going to be a pretty important channel update video. Kind of just talking about where we're at starting with 2023, some plans that I have, and some new things that I'm launching and giving a try. We're going to try some new things for the channel here, and we'll see how it goes as we kick off 2023. So I think it's going to do it here. So thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. We had pretty consistently like 30 to 50 people throughout the whole thing, which is just really awesome. Like I said, it's really great to talk to you guys. And that's going to do it. So I hope you all have a great weekend. Have a good New Year's. I hope you guys all had a good holiday season, Christmas, whatever you celebrated, or even if you celebrated nothing. I hope you're just kind of having a good time here at the end of the year. And until then, of course, you guys can follow me until next time, you guys can follow me on Twitter at LiveRangerKey or at LightningFigPR. And then Iggy says, final question, favorite rider? Gaim. That's just the first one that came to my head because it's my favorite series. So that's a hard question. There's so many good riders. But yeah, that's it. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to stay tuned on all the videos and everything coming out. There will be more videos on the Geats stuff and kind of a more properly filmed formats besides just my demo here today. It'll be very similar. It'll be a lot of retreading what I demoed here today, but we'll put the fancy music on it and graphics and all that kind of stuff for people who don't want to skip through a hour-long live stream to figure out where all that stuff is. But that's it. That's all I got. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. And every time I never have my button on the mouse ready to go to click end broadcast, but here we go. So I'll see you guys later. Good night.